It's been 3 months. 3 months of planning. 3 months of training. 3 months of dreaming. 3 months of blood, sweat and tears. 3 months of rewriting history. 3 months of countless committee Zoom meetings until our parents told us, "Stop, you boys really need to go to bed now." 3 months to bring you the first ever online English Day of Royal College Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to English Day 2020. The first ever online English Day organized by the English Literary Association of Royal College. A day that will no doubt go down in the books of our college history. Please rise for the school anthem.
Thy spirit first through life awoke in 1835 beneath the sway of marsh and oak. Henceforth did Lancaster's learning thrive. So where our fathers learned the way before us, learnt of books and learnt of men, through the wilderness day. True to our watchword, this day of this day, we will learn of books and men, and learn to blend again. Within the shed of Father's throne, the path that leads to man's estate, there have been made the tents behold, they kept thy in Ireland. Soon where our fathers learned the way before us, learnt of books and learnt of men, through the wilderness day. True to our watchword, this day of this day, we will learn of books and men, and learn to blend again. And with their loyal sons of blood, the torch with thoughts as sound as oak, on us it was the razor sharp, for us the armored marsh and oak. Soon where our fathers learnt the way before us, learnt of books and learnt of men, through the wilderness way. True to our watchword, this day of this day, we will learn of books and men, and learn to blend again.
Now I would like to invite the project chairman, Dhilshan, to address the gathering.
At the beginning of the year, our club chairman Thinulaya came up to us and said, "Here Mallas, can y'all organize the English Day?" It was an honor and privilege to take this task onto our shoulders. But even though we agreed, and even though Thinulaya had already appointed a team, we underestimated the power of time, and we underestimated the power of the COVID pandemic. And when this second lockdown struck, we had to come up with new ways of conducting the English Day competitions and then the English Day itself. This was our first time organizing a large-scale competition, and the thought of organizing it online was unimaginable. We were like, no way we could do this, let's not even try. And after a volley of WhatsApp messages and calls, me and Anuda decided to have a Zoom session to convey the message to our team that English Day competitions were not going to happen. But things got twist during that meeting, and after a Zoom session that lasted till 1 in the morning, we decided to give it a shot. 3 whole months of intense preparation, dedication and enthusiasm is what leads us here today to the first ever online English Day organized by the English Literary Association of Royal College. The 8 of us in the committee had a mammoth task ahead of us. We had to not only conduct an online competition, but also an English Day to thank and reward everyone who made it to success. We had to learn our way through all the hurdles that were thrown to us due to the unique situation due to the pandemic. Technology had to be mastered, PR skills had to be mastered, and negotiation techniques had to be developed. And if it wasn't for my team, who was always behind me, despite how hard things got, despite how stagnant the situation became, despite how helpless I felt, this would have never happened. And honestly, it never would have even started. But despite all these exhausting, energy draining and sometimes even scary moments, we wouldn't have had it any other way. And we had fun. It wasn't all work. We played pranks on each other, made jokes and had a fun time, despite the continuous obstacles that were thrown at us. The English Day competitions happened extremely successfully and the attendance was much more than expected. We came up with innovative methods to have the competitions, such as online impromptu and creative writing. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the parents, including my own, for their patience, understanding and ongoing support, especially for enthusiastically willing to enroll their students to participate in these new sort of competitions. The judging sessions happened online. To all the judges and teachers, thank you for all your support and guidance in this matter. And although we planned to do much more in terms of entertainment for English Day, we were not able to. But we did come up with alternative solutions. We also decided to have interactive workshops online, such as the Tales of Tomorrow, not only as a way for students to learn more, but also as a way for them to feel connected and involved in activities leading up to the English Day. We are constantly learning to live a new normal life in this current norm. We have been suddenly thrown onto us, learning on our own and with the help of others. Mistakes are being made and are being corrected. So please bear with us for our shortcomings. And so together, with our TIC, Club's top board, Prefects Council, and many other unique individuals who sacrificed their time to perfect this day, it is my pleasure as chairman to welcome you to English Day 2020. Enjoy.
Thank you, Adam. Now for the most awaited part of English Day, the release of the results. I call upon Suvindu Garusinghe to release the results for composition and recitation competitions.
Thank you, Senator. First, the results of poetry composition starting with category 1. The second runner for poetry composition is Farhath Rahuman with his poem named Caged, and tied up with him is Anuda Silva with his poem named An Amazing Magic Show. The first runner is Omar Hazari with his poem titled Morning Ramblings, and tied with him is Hirunatha with his poem titled My Night with Aliens. And finally, the winner of poetry composition in category 1 is Senuka Senevirathne with his poem named Johnny Mouse. Moving on to category 2. The second runner is Nafees with his poem titled War, and tied with him is Farhath De Silva with his poem titled Harish Virakodi with his poem titled I Still Wonder Why. And tied with him is Virula Reality with his poem titled The Story of COVID-19. And finally, in the first place of category 2 is Kamila D with his poem titled The Voyage Through the Big Blue. Last, we have in category 3. First place goes to Tanuja Reshad Senana for his poem Golden Holidays. Now, on to poetry recitation. Starting off with category 1, we have in third place Tehan Gunathilak. Next, in second place, we have Rayhan Gunawardhan. And finally, in first place, we have Yusuf Hazari. Next, in category 2, in third place, we have Chaturali Singh. In second place, we have Midula Pereira. And finally, in first place, we have Janada Balasuri. Thank you, Senuka. And congratulations to all of you who have won. Thank you.
Poets are the sense, philosophers, and the intelligence of humanity. Samuel Beckett. The number of entries we received for English Day 2020 were phenomenal. And now, the winner of the recitation competition in category 1, Yusuf Hazari, will be reciting the poem Composition of Winner of the category number 2, K.R. Adib. Enjoy.
A Voyage Through the Big Blue by Kamil Adib. 'Tis a choppy sort a day on the shores of Grizzly Bay. The sea is rough and speaks with a huff. Its mate we call the wind roars loud and clear. Thou hast my word, O duty near fear. In the creaky old dock at the inlet on shore, men puffed away, loading stocks on ships galore. Cannons, balls, shot and powder filled the hold, and the merry men added chests of silver and gold. At the golden touch of the drawing breeze, the fleet of treasure ships set sail with ease. But though they conceived they had the blessings of God, the gale shouts back, "Oh, for thee and thy barnacle, Lord!" For days and nights the fleet was plagued, for by gale and men of fortune the ship was raged. But the courageous men with hearts of lions countered the enemy with vicious arms and irons. The men fought hard to reach their goal, returning shot for shot and ball for ball. At last they were given the craved sight of inhabited land, for it was none other than the precious shores of merry England. At the Southampton port the ships have arrived, battle-worn and dirty, but with nothing deprived. Right glad were they, for they were saved from the grimy Atlantic storms to the land they craved. And so ends this heroic voyage, in which the loyal men brought money to disrupt carnage, for the town was in grave danger as Germans invaded Britain, as it is for bloody conquest that they wager. Thank you.
Next, we would cordially like to invite our Principal Sir, Mr. V.A. Abeyratne, to deliver his speech.
The most venerable Mahasangha, members of the academic staff, senior prefects, organizing committee, parents, my dear students. The English Literary Association of Royal College was first inaugurated in 1896 under the patronage and guidance of then Principal Mr. J.H. Howard, and it can be noted as one of the oldest clubs in Royal College. Also, it was the first club that initiated co-curricular activities within the college, and during this time, it has far exceeded the normal scope of college English Literary Association by constantly lifting the wall of professionalism higher and higher. The English philosopher Roger Bacon said, "The knowledge of languages is the doorway to wisdom." At Royal College, we pride ourselves in being a multicultural, multi-ethnic family where all three languages, Sinhala, Tamil, and English, are given equal importance. However, learning the English language has become essential in today's world. It is the language of higher education, technology, business, and so on. Basically, it is everything, and learning another language opens up our minds. It gives us access to the thought process of the other cultures. The Royal College English Day is not just a showcase of English or of talents at our school, because it is not only the most talented child or the best actor or speaker who participates. What we hope to achieve with programs such as the English Day is to provide the opportunity for all the students to learn outside their classroom curriculum. English Literary Association is conducting the English Day 2020 for the first time online. It has taken the mammoth task of conducting a competition and an awards day to help the students feel connected to the school when they are kept under lockdown, quarantine, or isolated due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And when few activities take place apart from club meetings and online classes, performing on screen boosts their confidence levels, and they are given an opportunity to improve their communication and soft skills, which plays a vital role when they emerge as adults into their respective work fields in the digital world of the future. However, today, with the spotlight on the English language, I would like to state that improving our students' proficiency in English is one of our major concerns. Apart from our standard English teaching practices, we have also managed to enrich the school's English learning environment with programs such as this English Day 2020, in which all competitions were held online through various software platforms and applications, thus also improving the students' technological skills. Staging an event like this online for the first time with over 400 submissions is no easy task, and the speeches, poems, and other events that you witness on stage today would not have been possible without the commitment and hard work of these students. I would therefore like to extend my gratitude to the teacher in charge, Mrs. Tilakshi Inampoa, Organization Committee, and the Student Board of the English Literary Association for their marvelous organizational skills, especially when launching an event like this for the first time. I would also like to give my heartfelt congratulations to the winners of the English Day competitions. Remember that you should keep motivating and pursuing yourself to a better position whether you are a winner or not. That is the strength and power of true royalist. Without much further ado, I would like to hand back the day to the organizing committee. Don't be afraid of moving forward. The future is bright. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those kind words of wisdom. Now I respectfully ask our club chairman, Seneviratne, to address the gathering.
Principal Sir, Deputy Principal Sirs, teachers, parents, and fellow royalists. Among the various projects that we do for an year, the English Day is one of the main projects done by the English Literary Association. Even though the circumstances couldn't have got any worse, we as royalists tried to keep our chin up and live up to the expectations. As such, the English Literary Association completed 8 events honoring social distancing guidelines and ensuring the safety of our members, mostly using online platforms. Similarly, we are so proud to have held the English Day competitions online, where we had over 200 participants of grades 6 to 9, and also making use of the opportunity to have the very first online English Day event done by a school in Sri Lanka. This gigantic task wouldn't have been a possibility if not for the hard work of the English Day Committee. Our freedom of movement was restricted, and the committee couldn't have any physical meetings. Therefore, the initial idea was a very basic English Day. But the youngsters of the English Literary Association took up the challenge of completing this project using the latest formats of modern technology, which is the YouTube stream and to the highest standards. Everything from making posters to rendering animations were done by this young committee. I'm really thankful to them and I congratulate them on a job well done. I would like to extend our gratitude to the parents of these committee members for tolerating hardworking and long nights. Although the amount of pressure and stress associated with organizing these types of projects are tremendous, the satisfaction you draw from successfully completing a project such as this is amazing. With that amazing feeling, I will pass the baton to the committee to take the association to greater heights. As the chairman, it is my duty to thank the teacher in charge, Mrs. Tilakshi Lankon, the Senior Master of Clubs and Societies, Mr. TDCP Amratunga, Principal Sir, all teachers, parents, and fellow royalists who supported us throughout the year for making it a profoundly successful year for the English Literature Association in spite of the current pandemic. This was a new learning for us. Finally, I would like to congratulate all the winners of the English Day competitions, and I hope that all of you will keep developing your English literary skills. Thank you.
Thank you, Aya. Now to the second round of results. I call upon Nafees Salley to announce the results of news article writing and creative writing competitions. Afterwards, Ranudaya De Silva will announce the results of the script writing competition.
Good morning to you all, and I would like to welcome you to the announcement of results for the news article writing competition and the creative writing competition of the first online English Day in the history of our college. The judges were stunned by the amount of talent displayed by you. They took a long time, but after much deliberation, they had to select 3 of you from each category who had proven to them that you were beyond doubt worthy to receive these nominations. Now, for the moment that you all have been waiting for, these are the results of the news article writing competition. Category 1. In 3rd place we have Hasika Chanvi. Congratulations to you, Hashika. Moving on to our next winner. In 2nd place we have Muazzam Imtiaz. Congratulations to you, Muazzam. Now, for the moment that everyone's been waiting for, the champion of news article writing in English Day 2020. In first place, we have, drumroll please, Yusuf Hazari. Moving on to category 2. In third place is Anuk Shanika Patirana. Congratulations to you, Anuk. In second place is K.R. Adib. Congratulations to you, Adib. And finally, the first place of category 2 in the news article competition in English Day 2020 is, drumroll please, Hirupama Bandara. Many congratulations to you, Hirupama. You well deserved it. Moving on to category 3 results. In second place, we have Tanuja Reshan Senevirathne. Congratulations to you, Tanuja. And the moment that everyone's waiting for, the first place, the champion of category 3 news articles in English Day 2020 is none other than, drumroll please, Rishad Mihraj. Congratulations to you, Rishad. Moving on to the creative writing competition of the English Day 2020, category 1. In third place, it is Hashika Chanwit. Congratulations, Hashika. Moving on. In second place, the runner-up. In second place, it's none other than Muazzam Imtiaz. Congratulations, Muazzam. Moving on to the champion. In first place, it's none other than Metindu Malavararachi. Congratulations, Metindu. Moving on to category 2. In third place, it's none other than Tharul Janage. Congratulations to you, Tharul. Moving on to the next position. In second place, we have S. Sasankan. Congratulations, Sasankan. Moving on to the champion. The champion is none other than, drumroll please, Shanit Jayanetti. Congratulations, Shanit. Moving on to the next category, category number 3. We have a tie at third place. The tie bearers are none other than Minesh Nisankar and Tani Samaravikrama. Congratulations to you both. In second place, we have Amod Piris. Congratulations, Amod. Moving on to the champion. The champion is none other than, drumroll please, Kiritikayan Sikandaraja. Congratulations, Kiritikayan. I would like to thank Adam, Anuda and the board for giving me this opportunity to announce the results at English Day 2020. Over to you.
The results of script writing. Category 1. Third place, Hirun Atuporala. Second place, Anuda De Silva. First place, Ajmer Ahmed Abdullah. Category 2. Third place, Senuka Seneviratne. Second place, Tamil Jainage. First place, Kamil Adi.
Next on our agenda, we invite Mrs. Ilan Kuhn, the teacher in charge of the English Literary Association, to share her thoughts about the competition.
Greetings to you all. I'm really happy to speak to you on this special day. As you know, English is the language of international communication. In today's modern world, the English language has become part and parcel of every existing field. It has become the international language of communication, science, information technology, and so on. Although many might choose to ignore the importance of learning English language, in the developing world, its advantages are undeniable. So for years, the English Literary Association of Royal College has strived to instill, uphold and enhance the English literary skills within the student population to open doors in our students' lives, to broaden their horizons and thus give them a better future in today's world. The English Day 2020 is the perfect opportunity for all to do just that. And amidst the dire situation that has currently risen, we believe royalists have managed to continue with a correct perspective, giving priority to everyone's safety. The COVID-19 pandemic has led to drastic change in the world. Millions of people worldwide have lost their jobs, their families and their lives. But it is at times like these that we must not lose hope. It is at times like these that we must work together and rise up as one. At times like these, I hope, royalists rise above all through their hard work, dedication and talents. And there is no better way to showcase their talents than to showcase them to the world. Although this ongoing pandemic has brought up many barricades in our lives, we can still move forward. Through technology, we are still connected. So, the English Literary Association of Royal College is bringing to you the English Day 2020 as a YouTube live stream, breaking barriers to show the world that royalists always shine. I wholeheartedly appreciate the organizing committee for all the hard work they have put in making this event a reality. And I admire all the students who participated too. So I welcome you as the teacher in charge of English Literary Association of Royal College to join us and enjoy this event safely in the comfort of your homes. Thank you.
Now, for the final round of the award distribution of the day, I call upon Farhath Rahuman to announce the results for the prepared and impromptu speech competitions.
Here to announce the prepared speech winners. Category 1, second runner-up goes to Dinal Velipili. First runner-up, Yusuf Hazari, and first place goes to Adil Nabil. Category 2, second runner-up goes to K.R. Adil. First runner-up, Nidula Devmika Pereira, and first place goes to Ranudaya De Silva. Category 3, first runner-up goes to Yasindu Talagala, and first place goes to Mudhu Kumartunga. I'm here to announce the impromptu speech winners. Category 1, second runner-up, S. Trinesh. First runner-up, Tehan Gunatilaka, and first place goes to Yusuf Hazari. Category 2, second runner-up, Nidula Pereira. First runner-up, Ranudaya De Silva, and first place goes to Ramitu Selaheva. Category 3. First runner-up Farhath De Silva, and first place goes to Minesh Nisankar.
So, I'm sure that after all those speeches, you all are probably exhausted and bored. So, how about we have a bit of fun? How about another speech? Rahul De Silva, the winner of the prepared speech competition of Category 2. Please give your speech.
When Lenin said there are decades where nothing happens, and then there are weeks where decades happen, he foresaw 2020, the year of the rat. As per the Chinese zodiac, the year of the rat brings new beginnings. Good day, judges, coming to you virtually with my iteration of lockdown and locked in. A small but mighty virus rocked our normalcy, disturbed our routines, and shut down our world. And life is no longer a rat race. Workplaces and households are no longer hives of activity. And the outside world is no longer bustling. While the world fights a relentless battle against the coronavirus, locked down and locked in has become the new global order. For me, this lockdown has given time. Time to slow down, time to breathe in, time to take life in, and time to create a new norm. Want to know what inspired me to shape my post-corona future? Come along with me and just visualize. Inspiration number 1, breaking into song. During walks in the neighborhood, I came across children singing. They asked me to join, and I did. Shimmy, 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 ya. Sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, just for you. We sang for moments of joy during moments of anxiety. No, it's not going to make me a Charlie Puth, a Justin Bieber, an Ed Sheeran, or not even a Will Smith. But it has become a ritual, a therapy, an escape that we will continue even after the world has reopened. Inspiration number 2, food for the soul. This lockdown has given me plenty of time to hone my culinary skills. I mixed and folded and tossed and grilled ingredient after ingredient, turning out dish after dish with exotic names. Water salads, chicken feet, devils on horseback, hopping John, and its less-able cousin, limping Susan. I will never be a Gordon Ramsay, or a Jamie Oliver, or not even a Peter Kuruita. But I have discovered the joy of cooking, and more so has convinced my mother not to read recipes the same way she reads science fiction and say, no, that's not going to happen. Inspiration number 3, introspection for a balanced life. Sometimes in my head, I'm the craziest person. I fight with people, I blame them, I accuse them. The other times, I'm anxious for what life holds for me. I'm invaded by deep sadness. So, I decided to follow the sages and spiritual leaders to train my mind and steer away from drama and see any weakness in the eye. After all, the psychologist Carl Jung said, those look outside dream, but those look inside awaken. Ladies and gentlemen, this reset was an opportunity for mankind to find its lost soul and to heal its mind and body, just like the Earth's largest ozone layer hole, which is now healing. And the choice is entirely ours. So, are you ready to embrace the new normal? Over to you.
This competition would not have been possible if it wasn't for the incredible judges who put their time and effort in marking the winners for all competitions. Thank you, judges. And to demonstrate our gratitude to you, we would like to present to you complimentary plaques. Mr. Kenneth Dias, Mr. Darren Pulanyagam, Mrs. Anjali Gamage, Mr. Elmo Leon, Mr. Nafees Salley, Mr. Lakshmini Vikramasinghe, Mr. Ganjan Surya Kumar, Mrs. Khadija Irshad, Miss Chandi Vitarana, Mrs. Ilam Kuhn, Mrs. Shalina Gunaratne, and Mrs. Suranjika Bartholomews. Once again, thank you for all your supports. And now we would like to give the complimentary awards to the lecturers who taught all participants more about the competition, making sure their creations were on the right path. Thank you, Mrs. Khadija Irshad and Mrs. Sashi Mendes.
As we approach the end of today's proceedings, I would first like to congratulate the winners. Congratulations to all of you in what was one of the most fiercely competed events in the history of the English Literary Association of Royal College. And as for the participants who did not win today, I remind you of what Thomas Alva Edison once said. I have not failed. I have only found 10,000 ways to do it better. Well, as the old cliche saying goes, all good things must come to an end. This has been an amazing ride, and we hope to see you next year as well.
Now, I would like to call upon our secretary, Anuda Silva, to deliver the vote of thanks.
I would be lying if I told you that organizing the English Day competitions went absolutely smoothly. In fact, it was quite a roller coaster to get where we are today. It was full of ups and downs and moments that I would never forget in my life. And I would like to express my gratitude to those unique individuals from whom, without these competitions and this day, wouldn't have been possible. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, principals, sir, teachers, participants, and my dear friends. Firstly, I would like to thank our principal, Mr. B.A. Abhiratne, for agreeing to attend and share his thoughts about these competitions with us today. Our teacher in charge, Ms. Ilankon, who guided us through all the formalities and made sure that we were always on the right path. She was always patient and never lost hope in us. Despite how hard things got, she always made sure we kept choosing the right path over the easy one. A teacher is a leading figure for all students, and Mrs. Ilankon was never an exception. I would like to thank the Prefects Council, Administration, Club Staff Board, and especially our chairman, Tirulaiya, who gave us the opportunity to organize these competitions, who helped us learn from our mistakes and improve our skills, who was always there for us to help us through obstacles that we face, as well as to celebrate with us through our victories that occurred throughout this project. The competitions never would have been possible without the wonderful judges who agreed to judge from 30 to 100 submissions in such short notice. I also would like to thank the lecturers who conducted sessions to help our participants understand more about the competitions, helping them to learn more about poem composition, news articles, and script writing. Teachers, for your support and advice. Thank you. Parents, including my own, for cooperating with us and helping us carry out these competitions in the smoothest manner possible. My fellow royalists who are watching the stream today, participants, for taking part in these competitions. Without you all, these competitions wouldn't have been possible. And for that, I thank you. And last but not least, I would love to convey my gratitude to my brilliant organizing committee, who's always behind me and Adam, supporting us through all the problems we faced, or for just being there with us, while giving us advice and helping us to the maximum they could. Without them, this project would have never been like it was today. Thank you.